Welcome to NBA Wednesday, presented by State Farm. The Oklahoma City Thunder at 12-14, but just 2 games in the loss column out of the 4th spot in the West. And Indiana, which has right now the longest win streak in the East at 4 in a row. The Pacers 16-11. And of course, the return of Paul George. He was introduced first when the public address announcer announced the starting lineups.
Thunder returning to Indiana for the first time. The Pacers welcome back forward number 13, Paul George.
And no surprise, George said he would get booed, and he did. Here's Anthony from outside, a great start. A 3-ball, shooting just 34% though on the season. Adams lost the ball, and Collison able to save it.
Interesting that Bogdanovich gets the matchup with Paul George, and I think positionally he's a solid defender.
Turner showing the range, and man, he can really stroke it.
And that'll be an interesting matchup, right? Because you talked about the career year Steven Adams has had. He's a terror on the offensive glass, but Turner is a pick-and-pop guy, so he's going to have to guard that perimeter jump shot. Good
pass here, and Adams with the stuff. 10-3 OKC.
Just a terrific job by Russell Westbrook to get control of that basketball back.
Turner again, his second 3-ball.
Listen, I said it in the open. This team really shoots the basketball well, both in 2-point and 3-point range. And Turner, this is his comfort zone. He wants to step away and get that face-up jump shot.
The only team that shoots it better from 3 in the NBA is Golden State. Great look again by Westbrook to Adams. Anthony misfires there. And nobody picks up Collison, and he makes him pay, giving Indiana the lead. And you look at that deal, given the fact that everybody knew Paul George, that at some point they had to move him because he wasn't going to come back. Kevin Pritchard, now the president of basketball operations, did a heck of a job in the deal.
He could crow a little bit if he so chose. I don't think it's in Kevin Pritchard's nature. I know he's liked a couple of texts. Russell gets one easy in transition.
Billy Donovan told us before the trade he saw that Oladipo was prepared physically. And he said being around Russell Westbrook was almost like a wake-up call because he saw the intensity with which Westbrook not only played but practiced and trained, and had a big impact on Oladipo. And Victor admitted as much today as he hits a 3. He told us how much he loved being around Westbrook last year. Turner can't get the layup, and Westbrook with a rebound. Thunder has 6 baskets and 5 turnovers so far. That pass a little low, but Adams able to corral it and stuff it.
Carmelo has always proven to be a legit scorer. I think everything has to be on the table, right? Look at Dwayne Wade coming off the bench in Cleveland and how successful that is. I know Carmelo's been resistant to that, but he's on the second side of 18, right? He's playing the back 9. He probably knows that as much as anybody. I think if the losses continue, everything is on the table here for Oklahoma City.
Now, Paul George, look, he's had a really good season. The shooting overall hasn't been great, but he's at a career high in 3-point shooting. He's leading the NBA in steals. He's still averaging over 20 points per game as Abrinas connects on a triple.
That's huge. Abrinas has made a couple of shots. Been a real struggle for him shooting the basketball.
Great look by Westbrook to Steven Adams. So it's a 1-point Pacer lead. The Thunder 3-10 on the road. They've had some losses to poor teams as Westbrook again with the alley-oop to George. His first basket as a visiting player at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Oladipo, beautiful finish. He's got 7. Anthony with his hands up calling for the ball. Instead it ends up in the hands of Abrinas, who misses badly. Now Anthony gets his chance, and he drills a 3.
George was asked about the issues in the third quarter. He says we're just not getting off to a great start, and it's just playing its way all the way through, and we can't get it to a late in game. So for whatever reason, we try to turn it on. So finding consistency, specifically in this quarter, is a big key for the Thunder.
Westbrook to the rim. There's that explosion and finish we saw so often last year. Turner, deep 3, hit one of those in the first half, not that time. And there goes Westbrook in transition where he's deadly. Finds the open man. George pays it off with a 3-ball, his second triple. Timeout Pacers. We see George doing a little talking for the first time. Adams Young sets the hard screen. That frees up Westbrook, who drills a triple.
Nate McMillan, Corey Joseph pleading for a foul. An offensive foul. If there was a foul there, there's a no call, but I thought it would have been on the defense.
9 points, 10 assists, 14 rebounds for Westbrook. Oladipo, great step-through move to score.
He worked so hard on that. That is one of the things he really worked hard on. Finishes at the rim to be able to make a reverse.
Westbrook's pass stolen away by Young. And now Oladipo gives it up to Stevenson. Goaltending as Houston blocked it after it hit the backboard. Count the basket. Westbrook breaks up the pass. Westbrook on the attack, kicks it out. Abrinas, 4-3, the 13th triple tonight for Oklahoma City. And its first double-figure lead. Sweet move by Oladipo. He's got 13 points. 5-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Pacers trying to win their 5th straight. Thunder trying to avoid going 3 games under 500. They're at Philly Friday, at the Knicks on Saturday, where Carmelo Anthony will play as a member of the visiting team for the first time in 8 years. There's Oladipo from outside. He's starting to get it going now. Deflection by Oladipo. I think the fans are a little exhausted, and they literally have booed every time George has touched it. They're running out of gas. The boo's not as loud as they were in the first half. Bogdanovic from the corner, on target with a 3. Westbrook 1 point shy of another triple-double. Going against Bogdanovic with 5 in the timer. Westbrook fouled by Turner. He got that one, and it's his 9th triple-double of the season, 35th in the calendar year, which is the most ever. Here's Oladipo. Fake the pass, it puts it in. It's a 4-point game with 1:40 to play. Oladipo gets to the rim. It's a 2-point game. Uncontested layup. 100-95, and Paul George's return to Indianapolis for the first time as a visitor. He wasn't great, but he was good enough, icing it with free throws at the end and doing some other things to help his team win. And a lot of respect for Oladipo, who he was traded for.